flow. I go with the coochie flow, you could say. I do whatever I want.
What does that mean?
It just means that I basically allow partners or men to prove themselves to me. So I don't agree to monogamy. I don't agree to any sort of structure of a relationship. I just go out and have the connections and things that I desire, and then I let men, if they would like to try to be a husband or something to me, I basically give them the price of that, whether that's with how much time I want of them, how much sex I want, how much money I want. I just put it to each man, and I allow them to kind of rise to the top with whatever ones have a more what you would consider a dating relationship with me, or a sexual relationship, or a friends with benefits. I just kind of leverage and get my needs met. So
when you say leverage, what do you mean?
Basically the same way that you would do business negotiations. So a man comes to me and let's say he wants to take me out, and I read vibes very well. So I know that that means I would like to take you to dinner, I would like to give you some drinks, I would like to take you back and have sex with you. So if I know that that's what he's coming at me with, I set the price for judging on his character, where he's at in life, his vibe, the whole thing. I say, okay, if that's what you want from me, then it's going to cost you my rent this month. Let's say he's a very kind of low vibe guy, and I read that, and it's not somebody I would really want to have a relationship with, but I need my rent paid, and I got a little bit of time. So I give him that price. He either agrees to it, and I go on the date with him, and then I never agree to doing anything sexual with people unless that's what my body wants to do at the real time. So I make that clear to the man, go to the dinner with him, he paid my rent, let's say, and let's say I'm not feeling it. I say, thank you very much. I had a great time. You got your couple hours with me. You got to have a nice conversation. I probably gave you some great ideas for your business. I gave you some great ideas for moving forward, and you have a nice day. Or all the way to, I really like the guy, good quality man. I ask him to take me to ice cream, and then I sleep with him whenever I want to sleep with him. That type of thing. So it just depends on what you're bringing me.
And so you said that the price for that is your rent.
No, it just depends on the man.
SoCal rent or Texas rent?
It's $2,700 SoCal rent.
Okay. So for a man to spend a night with you, the cost is $2,700.
It just depends on the man. Some men are my friends, and I like having sex with them, and I feel safe with them, and they might bring me a burrito and we fuck, if I can say that. Some men, that's like fine. I said, their vibration, their energy is very kind of toxic and low vibration, and that's my test. It's kind of like women test men, right? So however we do it, we all do it. We see how much attention he's going to give us. We see how available he is or not. We see if he lives with his mother. We see if he has How
much does it cost if he lives with his mom? Does it cost more or less? Like, do you do charity?
Okay, so I'll give you an example. So I have all these guys in their 20s sliding into my DMs, and they want to go out with me. So what I'm doing is I understand this is not a man I'm going to sleep with. This is not a man I'm ever going to think of as a husband. But you know what? I like that he shot his shot. And you know what? This guy, with where he's at in life, logically, he needs to be going and getting himself like a single mom stripper. And so I think logically, okay, let me help raise this man up. And what I say is, I just did this, 27-year-old man. I could tell maybe he has an apartment or some roommates, maybe he lives with his parents, but he's at that phase of life. You can't afford a woman like me. So I agree to, what can he afford? He could afford to take me to lunch. So I say, listen, I'll meet you for lunch. My son needs new summer clothes, like summer shorts. How about this? I'll meet you for lunch. You can have me for like 2 hours, and we can just, on Amazon right there, you can order my son the stuff he wants, because you need to practice providing for that child of that single mom that's at your level. So let me help you practice. And then I'm going to even coach you through how to have eyes for the woman that you're qualified to be with right now. And then I tell him, she's a stripper. She's a stripper at a strip club. She's a single mom. She probably has one little kid. And these are the things that you want to look for of being able to tell the good women versus the toxic just strippers who are just career strippers and they're just working you for their money, because there's signs of how to know. There's signs of how to tell a good woman, even if she's in a non-traditional profession. There are signs there. So I will coach this young man through that. That in and of itself is literally worth thousands of dollars of my consulting time as a therapist, as a professional. I agreed to do it for a lunch and maybe $100 of buying my son his summer clothes. Now, if he agrees to it, what a brilliant freaking guy.
Word.
If he doesn't, we don't go on the date. He loses it. So that's how I do it.
You mentioned low vibration.
Yes.
So what is a low vibration?
Okay, so we are all actually vibrating energy. We are not solid form. We are literally atoms. We are a cluster of atoms that appears to be solid, but there is space in between each atom and it's vibrating, right? So what we are calling emotion, that's an energetic vibrational frequency. So shame carries a particular frequency, for example. And the thing is, we have not been taught how to properly process or handle any of these more difficult feeling emotions. Think when you get embarrassed and your cheeks flush. It has a physical effect on our body, these different emotions, right? So we have not been taught that it's okay to feel shame or embarrassment. So when it comes, it's supposed to just correct us. It's supposed to say, hey, you might want to put a sweatshirt
Don't they say
on.
that you attract your vibration?
Exactly. So when I say
does
low
that mean that
vib-
you're attracting
Yes.
these low vibration men because you're low vibration?
No,
By
here's
your
the thing.
logic, 'cause I don't
You
believe in
can't-
that,
You
but-
can't control the energy coming at you. What you can control is which energy you allow into your close space. So when these low vibration guys come, so they're stuck in their childhood issues. So they are stuck in shame, they are stuck in fear, they are stuck in scarcity, they are stuck in pride, ego, all of this. So it makes a low vibration because these things are literally weighing them down.
No, I get that. But if they're in low vibration,
So
from
that's how I
UH
test.
standpoint,
That's how I test. I
they
gave him.
they can only attract low vibration
Exactly.
people.
So if he's coming at me and I'm essentially inviting him to raise his vibration, I'm inviting him to trust a healthy woman who knows him, can see through him, and can
But
raise
by that
him
logic, he would only be able to attract you if you were a healthy woman. He would only be able to attract you if he was healthy. But because he's not healthy, he's attracting you.
No, because he's unhealthy, he says no to the deal. If he was willing to step up and be a little bit healthier, he would agree to the deal.
But if you're high vibration, why would you agree to that deal? If you're,
I didn't agree to it.
Isn't that going to lower your
Because I
vibration?
have the wisdom over the years to know how high to set the price. So that's how I weed the men out.
Okay.
So this guy, for example, he was so low vibration, he wasn't even willing to spend $150 to spend an afternoon with a woman like me.
On
That's
a first
some,
date?
right? That's some low vibe shit.
No, I was gonna say 150 on a first date is kind of
Well,
wild.
when you get to my level,
On a first date?
that's nothing. Normal first dates for me are thousands of dollars.
that's insane. That's not really what's happening.
Usually it's like free to like
to go to the
have people's
beach,
time.
like
Yeah.
Like a
like
walk
it's
in
just
the
a first
park.
date. You're getting to know the
Yeah.
person. This isn't like you're my girlfriend. I'm gonna spend thousands of dollars on you.
But
Hundreds
here's
of
the
dollars on
thing, when you're an expert psychoanalyst, you don't need that. You know the person
That's
instantly.
true. Yeah.
So I have that gift.
But what if
I don't need all this time to get to know a man. I don't need it. I know right away. Almost like what you would think of as a psychic, right into you, right away. I know exactly what you got going on because I'm such a master at the human psyche. I'm very educated. Again, I'm not a typical woman walking around. I can coach women through some basic skills. You don't have to be my level. But it's